Hello everyone for a round 2 of our Atoll project video. So this is the project I talked about in the last video at the end. This is pretty much using the same strategy as the last video with the what do you want to call it? Like running all the 144 Atoll maps, you know, with stream of conscious, like pretty much a poor man's strategy, except this time is going to be a little bit more investment, because we are going to be going with Essence now, which means our price per map actually went up a lot. And by a lot, I mean about 2 divines more now. So it's still the 144 Atoll maps. It's pretty much the same amount of chisels, the same amount of alchemy orbs, you know, the same amount of everything. Now the only difference is we're going to be using kiric essence on every single map, which comes up like 288 chaos, lower divine. And we're also, so I just made this up. I don't know the correct number. This is the amount of remnant of corruptions I had on stash. So I threw them in there, 1 chaos each. This number can change, go up and go down. Just depends how lucky we get. Anytime we get a purple one or one with like 5 or 6 essence on it, I'll use it. If not, we'll just skip it. But we're pretty much going to see is, you know, how much currency can we make from essence, converting everything up to deafening, stuff like that at the end. But same exact layout last time. All the logbooks will calculate, the rerolls, the memories. The only difference is I just added the essence tab in. Other than that, it's going to be the exact same projects last time. But we did change the tree. So I found out I actually read this completely wrong. I thought this was a higher chance of getting Ironheart memories, not master missions and random mission, or random is Ironheart. So I took this off completely real quick because I read that wrong. But pretty much the same tree, you know, just took essence. We fixed up the middle. Still have the 1 map wheel here, delirium wheel, and there's all the essence. I did have to respec the map wheel here though, so we're not gonna have all these extra maps. So I probably will get a lot less maps though, but we're still gonna do singular focus. You know, still the whole expedition harvest wheels. The 1 wheel here, the harvest wheel. You know, same thing, just having delirium, harvest and expedition on the thing. Up here, so I decided to actually keep the full quant wheel. I pretty much was able to do this without this, but I would have to, this pretty much was either give up quant or give up more maps. So I'm not sure which one's the best. I just went with the maps because, you know, I have plenty, don't care. So why not? But it's pretty much all the essence, the harvest, and the expedition. And where you at? And then also I take 1 point off of there to make up for it, but it works. But it's the same thing, you know, the Eater, Altar Chance, the top hat. Tree is the exact same as the last one. I'll link this tree in the description below. But pretty much the same strategy. I'm going to dump everything in here again. I believe it's 2 chaos per essence. I could be wrong, but I think it's 2. So I put all the chaos already in here so that when I do essence on the map device, wherever you're at, there you are. It will already take out from this tab, so I won't have to worry about, you know, every time I have to go take currency from this to that. This is a lot more work, so I just took the chaos, threw them in this tab, so it should take from this, but I'm going to make sure once I'm doing this more. But, you know, same thing, we're going to calculate everything. But the only difference is, since I'm almost halfway through the Eater already, I can't show it, hold on. There we go. So I'm already halfway through the Eater. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to calculate the amount I get. I'm just going to use the exact same I got last time because that was a full completed run from 0 to when I finish. So I'll just use that numbers in this to make it fair. But like same thing, we'll calculate the scarabs, the breaches, you know, any big sales. But pretty much same thing as last time. Nothing's going to change. Delirium orbs, the maps. I did change though. Instead of me going for maps I need for future projects, I decided just to go with the half Atoll and half the Foul Cathedrals, the connecting maps. And then I'm just going to get those and just sell them at the end. And then I'll just buy my Jungle Valleys that way. But let's get this going. So I'm just going to take a column. And then we'll just do the first one here together. Essence. We're not going to take any of this. We're going to do blue. Oh, wait, I forgot about this, actually. Yeah, that won't matter too much. I forgot I was rolling the sextants. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we got the mirror, and we got no expedition. But yeah, exact same build. The only difference is I just recrafted the boots. That's pretty much the only difference between the last one and this one. So like this one's a purple. We're gonna try to craft that one if I have a chance. That doesn't matter. This one's gonna be really iffy because Essence hits really hard at certain points. Well, let's do that at the end. I'll do the mirror at the end after this is over. But yeah, the exact same strategy as last video. It's just I wanted to try with Essence to see. Since I need Essence anyway to craft some of the stuff on this build, it doesn't hurt to get it. Boss is already dead. Do the bottom side. But yeah, now we need to make more currency. I think we can still profit pretty well from this, especially at the last one. This one is mainly also... So another thing we're going to do is also compare the expedition to expedition, harvest to harvest. You know, comparing, and just Essence overall. Like, comparing like those things would be interesting to see too. But I think that's the map already, actually. Yeah. Okay, well that's it. So yeah, the map should not take long. I'm expecting this to take me another 8 hours. You know, 6 to 8 hours, depending on how fast I go. But it should be interesting to see, mainly on the essences. But that'll be the biggest part of this project. Either we're gonna make money on Essence, or we're gonna destroy a lot of currency on this. But something I personally wanted to try, so that's the reason why we're gonna go for it. But I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna go probably spend about, because how late it is right now, probably another day or two to finish this. And then I'll be back in a couple seconds with the results. Okay, so we're back now after running the 144 Atoll maps. And it took longer than the last 144 did in the previous video, just because of the Essence. And when Essence monsters plus Delirium hits extremely hard. So I died a lot during this. That's why it took me a couple hours more than what I was hoping for. But the drops were pretty interesting for this one. 48 stacked decks. Mainly the stacked decks is all from Expedition or maybe Delirium, but I would say on 95% of this was all from Expedition. And we got not that many logbooks at all, not that many rerolls. I did not see Expedition as much as the last 144. I'm not sure it's because I'm using like kiric map device or anything, but it's really weird. Mainly like only 52 gens, 8 Thanigs, only 4 Black Scythe logbooks, and only 4 Knights of Sun logbooks, which is really weird compared to last time we saw so many. And like 3 memories, all garbage. Drops for currency, not much at all. Like, I would say the fusings came mainly from 6 links. You know, almost the exact same amount of waking sections last time. Like, these numbers didn't really change too much. The only thing really changed is the divines. 6 of these divines came from 1 God Touch I got, like, in the first, like, 3 maps. And then after that, I only saw 1 more divine. So, if for money, for purposes of this video, I probably would say 6 of them, or if I would say 5 of them, I wouldn't really count. I would say like 2 of them were actual divines. The other 5 were just luck. A lot of the Exalted Ores I think were also from God Touches, but they're not worth anything, so I'll leave them in there. Like only like 3 of these again. A couple of these from Beyonds. Not much of this. Like Life Force, it's almost the exact same as the last 144 I ran. You know, 16 blue, 7 or close to 18 yellow, and 12 pink. It was just the only difference between this time is I got a little bit more yellow instead of pink. Divinations, we actually did get some, like Darker Half, Dragon's Heart, we got 1 Patient card, like that's pretty much it. That's like 5 Chaos. Fragments, pretty much nothing in Scarabs, like really bad. Like maybe like I say, the Abyss is probably the most expensive one, at like 15, 10 Chaos, wherever they're at. So not much at all. And this, we got 1, like random one. And then for this, I didn't count like this. I just used the numbers from the last video, since that was starting from a fresh Eater progress. So I thought that'd be a little more realistic. But most like I think it really is just 1 more. No, I think minus this one. I think that's the realistic number, but I took the number from the last one because it was the exact same amount. Like 1 of those and those, so it's easy. Maps, like not many of these at all, which expected. But we got a lot of Atoll and Defile Cathedral maps. So we can finish a full 170 or 72 here, plus another 20, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22 over here alone. So you do get a lot of Defile Cathedrals, and that's because they're connected. If I did the 10 and 1 strategy, we would have had a lot more of these, but I didn't really want a lot because I don't plan on running them anyway. Like Delirium, you know, it's about the same as last time. We got lucky, got 2 Skitterings, but a lot of the same amount of orbs. You know, almost 2 Simulacrums. This is more interesting. This is the reason why we pretty much did this video, is for the essences. So there wasn't actually as many purples that convert as I thought they were going to be between these 3. Because we only ended up not with too many of the expensive ones, I would say. We got like 30 Remnant Corruptions. And like between all of these, the only ones I would say that make a difference is like the 30 Loftings, our money, the Spites, the, where are you at? Rage and Sorrows, the 89 Greeds. Just because Greed, Streaking is worth the same as Deafening, so it's not worth upgrading them. Same with the Dreads. Where's the other one at? And I think the other one that was money was Wrath. Yeah, Wrath also. It's like Wrath, Sorrow, Rage, Spite, and Lofty are the only ones worth something. The other ones, complete garbage. And then these ones too. But for the actual, where are you at? This one. So from the 6 divines it took to start this project, you know, obviously we made more. It was just easy to print currency. But like 2800 chaos, or 20, it's on chaos. So 2800 and just in currency, 2200 just in harvest. You know, the div cards like just under divine. Scarabs, nothing. Same amount of invitations. Hold on. This one. Nope. This one. So maps like almost 500 chaos. Conquers, the Elders, Deli Orbs about 330 or 333. Sec decks almost 100 chaos. Essence, this came out to about 1600 chaos. When I did this on Excellence, I did not calculate any essence that's worth under 1 chaos. So it had to be 2 chaos plus for me to include it in here, which cut like 400 chaos out, but I think that's more realistic. And law books and memories, like memories, nothing. Law books like 160 chaos and 2 gens. Danix 220, and the reroll is like 382 chaos. So I mean, we definitely did profit 41 divines. But like I said, if you don't include the 5, what you want to call them, the God Touch. If you don't include the God Touch, it's about 36.6 divines, which is more realistic, I would say. So like 36 divine profits, okay, for the 144 maps. With the only investment is really just the kiric map device. You know, if you don't add this, you know, do I think Essence is worth it? Probably not, because they're a pain in the ass to sell on TFT even. So I personally probably would not take Essence unless your build can one-shot them. A build like this is not the strongest, so Essence definitely ran me over a lot. And then pretty much the tree, I'll link the tree in the description below, but it's pretty much the tree, like, you know, it's the exact same as the last project, except I just dropped, like I said, this for Essence. But nothing else changed on here. Took all the Essence wheel, all the expedition, all the harvests. But I think I put this already in the video, so I'm not going to talk about too much. But one thing I did want to do is compare the two real fast. So this is from the last video. This is the current one. But you can see with like, the numbers are pretty close to the same between the 144. You know, like currency, this is only higher because of the God Touch. Harvest, this is only higher because I got a few more yellow than pink. Like this one got all even. Like divinations, about this only because I got the 3 lucky cards. Scarabs, you know, big difference. Same amount of invitations. Maps. This one actually made more maps because, because even though this one had less, I think I priced this one at 3.5 chaos each, and I think this was like 4 chaos each, was probably the difference. And also I think this one had a couple more maps that are a little bit bigger currency wise, because the File Cathedral is not worth that much. Atoll is worth more, so I think that's why this was priced higher. Like Deli Orbs, you know, almost the exact same, 7 chaos difference. Stack decks, almost the exact same. I don't care about Essence. Like law books, this is pretty much where the price changed a lot. Is mainly because of the reroll difference, like almost 150 chaos difference. You know, we got the law book boss, obviously. We also got more like Black Site law books, like, you know, 160 versus 420 is a big number difference. Knight to the Sun, this was worth a lot less when I priced these like 35 chaos each. And now they're 55 chaos each, so that made a big difference in the numbers. But like, overall, you can see that they're almost the exact same number. You know, like 38.6 divines profit. This one's 41.6 profit, which is pretty close to the same between the two projects, which I was surprised on, even with us taking essences. But I mean, if you don't include the God Touch, technically you made more money on this one. But, you know, we also got lucky because of the law book boss. But roughly, I would say they're about the exact even. So it's pretty much up to you if you want to do essence. I don't think it's needed, just because the selling them is by far a nightmare. I did this mainly because I need some of these to recraft parts of my gear if I continue crafting this build. Like I need loftings, I need wrath for my next build, and I need suffering or rage, sorrow, and spites if I want to recraft any parts of this gear alone. That's one reason I did this mainly. But I think between the two, the essence version of this Atoll project and the non-essence version, in the future I probably would do the non-essence one, just because it's faster. Your build essence hits stupid hard. You don't have to worry about it. And I think selling wise is a lot easier if you're not including essences. But like anything like this can be done any way you want. If you want to change it up and not do, you know, if you want to do Metamorph instead, you want to choose a double boss map. You know, if you want to do Blight, if you want to do rituals like Legion farming, yeah, not a best, but like Breach farming, like all these can be done any map. It's all the exact same strategy, just out and go. You'll make money back no matter what. But it was obvious money. Just want to test this stuff real quick before I'm done with the league. But hope you liked the video. Hope to see everyone on the next one.